Hello, dear students. Let's see GATE 2016 question which is related to RE to FA. Now, the question asked is what are the number of states in the minimal DFA? Observe that they are asking us about DFA for the given regular expression. So, this is the regular expression given, and you have to come up not with FA, you have to come up with a DFA, that too minimal DFA. That means DFA which will have minimal number of states, and how many such states are there. Now if you actually go through our procedure of converting this regular expression into FA, you will see that initial state should have 0 or 1 because it is a loop. Check that this is a loop on 0 or 1. After that you may have 0 or 1, simply 0 or 1, observe this, and then again there is a loop on 0 or 1 at the end. This becomes the final state. But this is clearly NFA. Observe, because on 0 and 1, there are two transitions from the initial state Q0. There are two transitions. I mean, on 0, Q0 goes to Q0, or on 0, Q0 goes to 1. Clearly, this is NFA, but they are asking us DFA. And you know how to convert NFA to DFA, isn't it? But then the DFA that you will get may not be minimal. The DFA that you will get may contain 5 states. Who knows? I am not converting it. Hello, I am not converting because there is no need to convert. I have a shortcut for this. But then maybe after converting this NFA to DFA, you will get a 5 state DFA. Then you have also learned how to minimize a DFA, isn't it? Using Myhill-Nerod's theorem. And by minimizing the DFA, you will get the actual minimal DFA, and then you will learn how many states are there in that minimal DFA. But hello, this cannot be then solved in less than 3 minutes. Of course, you can get this NFA very fast. It is 0 or 1 star followed by 0 or 1 followed by 0 or 1 star. But then whenever, my advice is whenever you see that the GATE question is pretty lengthy like this, then you should have an idea that it can't be so lengthy. Come on, paper setter will never ask you such a lengthy question. Then there is some trick, something hidden in the question, surely. Now you just check. I am writing that regular expression again over here. The regular expression given is 0 or 1 star, followed by 0 or 1, followed by 0 or 1 star. Please try to understand meaning of this regular expression. What this means is any number of zeros and ones, string of zeros and ones, followed by compulsory 0 or 1, followed by any number of zeros and ones. So let's try. Let's try to find out the language very quickly. The smallest string will be 0. Agreed? Because this can give epsilon, nothing due to this closure. Then we have selected 0, and this can again give, the last part can give epsilon. And the next smallest will be 1. Agreed? Again we have taken this one and nothing from the first part and nothing from the second part. But then we can have something like this. You see, we can have 0 0 1 0. You can have this. How did we get this? Now my advice is you can stop looking at the first part. That was not needed only, because you tell me what does 0 or 1 star mean. 0 or 1 star means any string made up of 0 or 1. Correct? Now you tell me, isn't the first 0 matching here? Yes, first 0 matches. And this 0 1 0 can be neatly recognized by 0 or 1 star. Check that the given regular expression was indeed 0 or 1 followed by 0 or 1 star. That was so easy, because any string should begin with either 0 or 1. You might still argue what happened to that 0 or 1 star which is there before. I mean, you tell me this is any string made up of 0 or 1 followed by either 0 or 1 followed by any string made up of 0 or 1. This is like saying that only 0 will be there in our language, only 1, because we have taken epsilon from both parts. Then now you tell me any arbitrary string which starts with 0, or any arbitrary string which starts with 1. Anything. Like if I write 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1. Now This begins with 0. So I am ignoring this first part. Okay. I'm taking this 0, the first 0. And now this rest portion can be recognized by 0 or 1 star. Take another arbitrary string, take anything, 1 1 0 0 1 1 0. Now again I am ignoring this first part. You see, I will not consider this. Now there is a 1 here, there is a 1 followed by anything made up of 0 or 1. Check that first one followed by anything made of 0 and 1. So the regular expression given indeed was 0 or 1 followed by 0 or 1 star. Now tell me, can you draw FA for this? Yes. Initial state has 0 or 1, and now we can loop on 0 comma 1. This is the final state. You see, this is DFA now. Clearly observe, this is DFA. We don't have multiple transitions on any input, and the answer is two states it will be. Minimal DFA of two states is required for such a regular expression. But there was a tricky question asked about 0 or 1 star in the beginning. And if we used our theorem and started constructing FA and then converting it into NFA and then DFA and all sorts of things, it would have taken 15 minutes at least. But understanding the regular expression is also what is more important, and that was proved from this great gate question. Thank you very much.